Customer Rules: The 39 Essential Rules for Delivering Sensational Service by Lee Cockerell. Rule number 3. Great service follows the law of gravity. It's a simple law of nature. The service ethos starts at the top. From there, it works its way down to every level of an organization. This is not a mere trickle-down effect. It flows quickly and surely, more like a waterfall than a faucet. Whenever you see truly great service, whether it's from a local coffee shop or a global fast food chain, a small financial services firm or a multinational bank, a rural clinic or a gigantic city hospital, it's a good bet that a senior person has made customer service an integral part of his or her strategy. Unless the people at the top of an organization, division, or department are dedicated to developing and maintaining superior service, it won't happen. They have to create the right agenda, allocate the necessary resources, establish the appropriate priorities, and set the proper tone. The best of those leaders also serve as role models, demonstrating the attributes of great service with every word, action, and communication, not just with customers, but with suppliers, colleagues, employees, and everyone else who has an impact on the way the business is done. In my experience, the leaders of companies that don't provide good customer service, the companies that consumers complain about the most, usually have the least people-oriented strategy. Their focus is on products, sales, marketing, and other business concerns. Those are all vital, of course, but in today's world, they're not enough to drive long-term success. Managers have to recognize that sustained profits depend on their ability to generate consistent, ongoing, excellent service that keeps customers coming back and singing their praises. During my career, I worked for 3 companies where sensational service generated spectacular business results: Hilton, Marriott, and Disney. In all those places, the service ethos flowed from the top. At Walt Disney World, for instance, when Judson Green, the head of parks and resorts, decided to radically change the corporate culture, he stood up in front of 7,000 managers in Orlando and told them exactly what he wanted to see happen. Then he went to Disneyland in California and on to France and Japan, laying out the same vision for the employees in each of those facilities. As someone who played a major role in designing and executing the plan, I can tell you that Judson's 100% commitment was contagious, as was mine and that of every other leader at every level and at every stage of the rollout. Slowly but surely, everyone in the company learned that just having outstanding parks and the most recognized name in recreation and entertainment was not enough. Customers also need the emotional satisfaction of being treated like the most important people in the world. That add-on essentially became the Disney World brand. No matter what your role or title, you can do a lot more to spread the ethos of service in your department or within your own team than you might think you can. Yes, the law of service gravity begins at the top, but the top is wherever you are. If you go to work every morning focused on customer service, you'll be surprised how powerful your example is and how quickly your mindset will flow to those both under and around you. Remember, role modeling is by far the best teacher, and you are being watched every second of the day. A few years ago, I read a book titled Leading Out Loud. It had a big impact on me. Its basic premise is that great leaders speak loudly and often about what they want their organizations to focus on and what employees are expected to do to achieve those goals. It's not unlike parenting. All parents know that they have to speak up over and over again to make sure their children understand and adopt the right values, behaviors, and social skills. Whether it's raising children to grow up with integrity and respect for themselves and others, or inspiring employees and colleagues to serve customers with excellence, you have to lead out loud. It will be a win-win for everyone concerned: you, your team, your customers, and everyone with a stake in your bottom line.